1,000% increase in barge freight. That's what a representative from Cargill told me it was the reason for the basis difference in crop prices in the fall of '08. I've looked into some different things on the freight commodity moving, and this is challenges of transporting commodities. First off, we start out at harvest. We have late model 2000 model equipment. It harvests grain at record rates. You can do 80 acres an hour with the right equipment. Grain carts can haul 1,000 plus bushel, putting it on 80s and 90 model trucks and trailers, hauling it 15, 20 miles to a bin that you built in the past 20 years. Pull it out of this bin, haul it to a local granary, which could have been built in the 40s to handle 300 bushel trucks, which there you have a bottleneck where it takes an hour to unload 1,000 bushel. If you're lucky, you can haul it to a larger granary such as Cargill or ADM or Bungie. I know this fall there were 2-hour waits at Cargill and Memphis because those were built in the 60s and 70s to handle 500 bushel trucks. And their barge loading can only load one barge at a time. They'll only hold about 50,000 bushel. Well, that's only 50 trucks. When there's 200 trucks sitting in line, it takes a long time to unload. And next comes the barges themselves. Most of the towboats were built in the 60s, still using the same platforms. They just keep rebuilding them. The barges were built in the 60s and 70s, and they don't build a lot of new barges every year. Most of them that are built are not used to haul grain with. Next are the locks and dam system on the Mississippi, Illinois, Tennessee, and Ohio rivers. They were built in the 20s and 30s to make navigable waters easier. Most of them are 600 feet long and only 200 feet wide. It takes up to 6 hours to lock in through a normal barge tow in the mid-Mississippi area. 1,000% increase in barge freight. It sounds to me like there's a big bottleneck somewhere.